1-2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Going to count 1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Kershaw fires.
And that's outside.
Here's a 1-1.
Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a strikeout. Clayton Kershaw off to a fast start.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Austin Riley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good eye right there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kershaw to 2-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Braves are set down 1-2-3.
And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Towing the slab in today's game, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's your 1. And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Base knock center field. Betts around second, headed for third. Here's the tag, and he's out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big time power. Well struck, right field. That's back. And that is gone. He powers one out to right field. His 33rd homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
David Peralta at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting six, the right fielder, Jason.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jason Hayward. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Kershaw back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Swings through that one. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss. Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, James Outman.
The wide to kick the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Lopez with a relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
So, man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Swings through that one. 0-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Ripped to third and caught. Here's Mookie now. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rosario makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Man at first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lopez relay to second, the tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back on to the 3rd inning. So here's Murphy now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And here it comes. Ball 1 there. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The lefty, the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Rosario tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Gets under it and pops it up. Rosario brings it in, And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Max Muncy. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1. Peralta in his 9th season, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. Kershaw back to work.
No ball. One strike.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
1-2 now on Acuna. And another ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And that one wrapped foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike. And ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Riley takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. And it's even up.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Olsen stands in now and watches strike 1. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Bush sends it to first, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The pitch. In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throw on to Olsen. And a couple of quick outs.
The second baseman, Michael Bush.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So 2 down. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Singing Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 51 will take over here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. Now he steps out as time is granted. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That misses off the outside edge. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's the strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game, Kershaw just a master at it.
Here's Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's Sean Murphy. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The pitch. Good eye right there. Orlando Arcia to bat next. The 3-1. That's through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Here comes a pitch. That's a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Max Muncy.
So man aboard, Max Muncy now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And Acuna able to make the grab.
Up next is Dodgers. No left field.
So up next, David Peralta. Line drive, and that's just foul. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster.
Lopez with a relay home, and he's out.
Now back. The right field.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets it to first, inning over. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it though 6-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And a pitch. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Yeah, there's the strike.
No ball. He's straight.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
Popped up. Bush on his way over. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now the center fielder, James Outman. The pitch. That one hit to right. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now that second baseman, Michael.
And next for L.A., Michael Busch. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a line drive to left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the lineup flips over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Busch around third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. The tag, and he's out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So digging in, Freddie Freeman. Now this is in the air down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in there, and it's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Riley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground, and that's through. their first hit of the ball game.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. One down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Riley leads off first with one away. At the belt and fires. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the 0-1. And a good eye there. Just missed. 2-1 now. On the ground, right side. That ends the frame. One left for Atlanta. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. This one smoked out to left. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swung on, belted. Acuna reaching back towards the wall and caught on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's the left fielder, David Peralta. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the inning. Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
The wind and the pitch. And that one missing low. Kershaw still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Kershaw makes the catch. 1 down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And now Sean Murphy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with one gone, Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 59, Evan Phillips.
Ball one low. Murphy at first, one gone. Pickoff throw, back in there standing. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Back foot slider struck him out. Braves strand 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The pitch. In the air out to center. Harris pulls that one down, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 33,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's ripped to right down the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ripped on a line. Rosario makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 6 and the Braves nothing. We go to the 9th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Phillips back to work. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Just missed.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Muncy sends it to first. One up, one down.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This to third. Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Throw over to first. Harris gets back easily. First pitch, not close. Phillips, a 6'2" righty. He features a slider, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Harris, the base runner at first with 1 out. And the pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Kicks and deals. And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And the righty deals. Good eye on that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was late. That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
6-0 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long